Assalamu alaikum. I'm Momin, ID 182352545. This is my presentation video for mid defense. Now, my thesis topic is understanding causes and behavioral factors of watching Japanese anime on Bangladesh's perspective. This is a cross-sectional study. I'm supervised by our beloved Musabbir Hasan Sammak sir, and let's get into our overview. Here, not all the parts are gonna be completed within minute. Suppose the statistical part, the results and summary, these parts are the main focus of our final defense. Now, let's get into the background, shall we? Background. Japanese anime. Uh, what do you think? What it is? When you hear about anime, most people think anime is a cartoon. No, it's not a cartoon. Anime is significantly different from cartoon. Cartoon is for children, but anime they contains or consists of stories which is more mature for the children, and mostly all over the world. The Japanese version of the anime is called anime, and the American version, such as the movie Frozen or other movies or the Korean version, those are not called anime in general. As of late, Bangladeshi youths are heavily influenced by Japanese anime and manga that we can see in uh, in recent anime festivals, Anime Con, Comic Con, etc. etc. Now, as for our theories, we needed to do this research on some theories. We used the motivational theory, imitation theory, social cultivation theory, uses, and gratification theory. And what are these theories? To keep it short, imitation theory suggests that one shall follow what they see or consume. Social cultivation theory is one will consume the media to be socially connected with his or her peers. Uses and gratification theory suggest that one watches different types of media, multimedia contents to feel complete or to feel they are in a separate state. And the motivational theory, which consists of several factors such as coping, escapism, or such as social enrichment, emotional enhancement factors. Then after background, we had problem statement. As I have discussed, anime, I have chosen anime as my uh, thesis topic. The first reason is very simple. Once I heard that when you are kickstarting your research career, you should go for the thing you love. And I love Japanese anime, and that's why I'm choosing it as my thesis. And uh, apart from that, we have other problem statements such as nearly 20% of population of Bangladesh, who are 15 to 24 age, are highly influenced by Japanese anime, yet there is no study for it. Bangladesh banned all Japanese anime broadcasting on TV in 2013, yet anime is popular, as we can see. Recently, Star Cineplex has bought first ever Japanese movie in Bangladesh in July 2022. This is groundbreaking. Now, as for our objective, our aim was to understand the pre and post behavior of youths related to watching anime. The data shall be collected of anime fans of Dhaka, but it's not limited to Dhaka. And statistics analysis will be done on the collected data to describe the impact. Now, we have two categories of research questionnaire, if as you can see in my overview. First research question consists of primary. They are our main focus, our main study. They are whether anime is related to pre-acceptance behaviors such as escapism, enrichment, social and emotional behaviors, and the post-acceptance behavior like learning Japanese language, cosplaying, buying anime merchandise, and etc. And these two can be combined to see what kind of psychological and behavioral effect watching anime has on Bangladeshi young people. As for our secondary, while collecting data, we have noticed that there are some relationships between cosplay and there can be some relationship between cosplaying anime characters and the pre or post acceptance behavior. Cosplaying simply means imitating. Okay? So when do you imitate another character, another one, another person? When you love it, and determining whether or not loving Japanese anime is related to acceptance behavior, is educational level related to learning Japanese history, and how much demographic variables such as age group, gender, educational level are related to our independent variables for primary and secondary research questions. For our primary research question, our independent variable is time spent watching Japanese anime. And as for our secondary research questions, our independent variable is cosplaying anime characters, which is nominal, and loving Japanese culture, which is the data was collected on an ordinal scale from 1 to 5, where 5 was the highest. Now, moving back to our overview, then we have research methodology I have already discussed. My thesis is a quantitative method thesis because I will be collecting data, structured data by doing survey, and I will do a statistical analysis based on facts and theories. As for As for my statistical analysis and results and summary, this will be discussed in the final defense video. Scope. So, what scope does it give me? Does this study focuses on the young ones from Dhaka city, as we have discussed, not necessarily. So, there's a scope to study on the whole country, and vice versa. The relationship between purchases of anime merchandise and the anime can be studied to see how significant it is to do business in anime categories. The spread of anime and its impact on Japan-Bangladesh relationship. Japan and Bangladesh shares a very strong relationship, economic relationship, and it is important to study the equation of Japanese anime in this fact. And similar research in another time frame may show different outcome. And finally, for a conclusion, we got in Bangladesh only a few or no relative study on Japanese anime and its impact has been done, and this study opens up possibilities to explore being watching phenomenon, more sophisticated psychological effects such as depression, loneliness, and many more. We can study the cultural impacts of Japanese culture, values, the impact of Japanese language on Bangladeshi people by measuring the anime watchers or the one who watches anime. And finally, as for literature review, for our base paper, as I have already mentioned earlier, we didn't get any similar paper, more similar paper. So we have combined several papers from based on anime in different countries or based on Korean drama, K-drama, which is a very popular trend in nowadays along with Japanese anime to construct our questionnaire, to construct our theories and to compare our findings with theirs. And these are some of my literature review and these are my references. I hope it answers all the questions for the mid defense. Thank you for your patience. Assalamu alaikum.